back to my channel. I'm Brianna, and today I am building a gas station for New Crest. I had started a New Crest save probably like 2 months ago, and I kind of just stopped building for it just because I kind of got overwhelmed with all of the lots that I had to fill up, and also I really wanted to make sure that New Crest was kind of as perfect as it could be in my mindset. I wanted it to look really nice from the map view, and I also just wanted it to be super fun. And today I decided to build a gas station because in debug we actually have the gas pumps that you can see was the first item that I placed, and then also the gas station sign. So I am using base game and get to work. I believe those are the only 2 packs that I used. I might have expanded it, but I'm not 100% sure. I built this like a week ago and I'm just now getting around to doing something with it. But I thought it was super fun. I made it a retail store, so you can set everything to be for sale. I also made it kind of like a teen hangout because you can get food here and drinks and stuff like that. I thought maybe this would be like the teen hangout. They come to just get some snacks and stuff like that and hang out, because on the side I have little sitting area and stuff, and there's like a guitar and a microphone that I end up placing down. I think I might have done that once I stopped filming because I wanted it to be a functional area. I didn't want it to just look cool and the fact to be like, oh yeah, there's a gas station right down the road. I wanted it to be something that you could actually come here and like do something with. So if you are doing a legacy and you want to play with your teen, maybe you can have like their friends come over here. They can get some snacks, maybe kind of like joke around, play some guitar and stuff like that. But I started on the outside. There is a parking area, and the gas station, the shadows on the bottom kind of clips a little bit, but this was the darkest pavement that we had, and that's what I ended up adding. So I don't think you can notice it too much when you're actually moving around and stuff like that. But there are 2 bathrooms in here. I do have it labeled as male and female, and then I have like a little office area in the back that you can see me expanding right here. I added tons of clutter. I added like a little coffee station, so whoever's working here has like a little coffee station. They have a computer to do all their work on. They have all kinds of like books and files and stuff like that that you would have. I had so much fun building this, if I'm gonna be honest, because I don't know, it's something realistic, but you can have fun with adding like whatever clutter you want. So I thought like there's like little knickknacks and stuff that maybe the workers have just collected that they put back here. They have like all the signs that are for sale. I put the ATM that's not like hooked up yet out in like the main lobby area. I thought that was kind of funny. I was going to put it in the office area, but I thought it would be kind of a nice touch to add it to the back. So this is me kind of setting up the coffee area a little bit. I'm really just going through everything to make sure that I have like the necessities that I want. I haven't really built with Get to Work in quite some time, so I was kind of just familiarizing myself with all the items that we have. Over here is where I kind of make that little nook where you can get coffee and you can make stuff from the microwave. Obviously you have to pay for it, but I just thought that it was kind of realistic for gas stations. You just like pick out what you want to eat, cook it up there, and then you can just leave. And I do go through debug a lot to set up stuff because I end up putting shelving, and I put 2 tables where you can purchase items from, kind of in like the little center area. It's quite a small convenience store, so there's not a whole lot to add to. And the bathrooms are kind of bland, but I mean, gas station bathrooms aren't really the greatest, so it's very white and bright. And I added like little board, so maybe if like there's like parties going on or some sort of plays and stuff like that, it's kind of like the bathroom bulletin board that before you leave you kind of like look at it. I thought that the bag of money in the office was kind of funny. I don't know why I ended up adding that. I wanted to have a lot of clutter in here, but I also wanted it to be kind of useful. I feel like if your sim comes here, they're just going to end up going into the bag and just hogging the computer or something. But I don't know, I just thought that it was a fun build. I really had inspiration because I had seen someone on Twitter make a gas station, and I thought that sounded so fun because I don't know if I just forgot or if I just never knew, and that was the first time me finding out that we actually have the gas station in Debug, and I thought that it was super fun, and it makes sense because we have it for like the backdrop in, I forget the world off the top of my head, but I just never noticed that it was in Debug, so that's why it's always fun to kind of go through Debug and use those larger objects because I think it's super fun. But I went through Debug, I found tons of like bottles and coffee and sodas and stuff like that that I thought would fit really, really well in a gas station. I use these wood planks as kind of like the concrete spot for those parking spaces, but on the gallery you can actually find it from Debug. We have the actual concrete block in Debug, I just couldn't find it, so I ended up just using the wood block. I am currently making a like roller skating rink, and I ended up using those off of the gallery. And then I found on the gallery that you can actually get handicap spots, which I thought was so cool, so I ended up putting that in my build. That's something that I'm hoping to get up like next week. I don't know. It took me forever trying to figure out what I wanted to do for the outside because I wanted it something like retro-y and cool, but the exterior wallpapers that we have were just like not the vibe, so I ended up just kind of dealing with what we have, if I'm gonna be honest. So I haven't even done the outside because it took me like 2 hours to do I haven't done the inside because it took me 2 hours to do the outside. So once it got to me going to the inside, I was like, I'm gonna take a break because I'm still kind of frustrated with how the outside looks. But here I am manually placing everything. This was something that was super difficult because I couldn't get them to fit together. So I started to kind of get this build to come together. I put some things that would be like, oh, we're out of stock here, I am so sorry. And yeah, let me know what you think about this build if you have ever made a gas station before. I just think it's kind of fun, and it can be a functional lot, even though I'm sure that it's really weird because we don't have cars in The Sims. But sometimes you just do weird stuff in The Sims, Like we have a pond that you can get drowned with like piranhas and sharks in it, so why not have a gas station? But I thought it was super fun. I don't know. I wish that we had cars. I don't think we'll ever get cars, but I wish that we had cars. Anyway, so I'm starting to kind of get to the outside. I found this super cool like gas station billboard that I just had to put up. I thought it was so fun, and I thought that it really matched the vibe a lot. So I'm adding like these drainers and the air conditioning and stuff to the back. I just wanted to add a little bit of realism to this. Obviously, I have like the cones and that bar, so it's like don't enter in here because I figured that this is kind of the area where the workers would stick like their stock or anything like that that's all electrical out in the back. And that side area, that is like where I put the little patio space. I just end up putting 2 like umbrella tables that seat 4 people each, so 8 people can come sit out there. And then I have a little corner where I put all of the like musical stuff. I just thought that this was really nice, something that teens can come do, because the teens right now, at least, they don't have a whole lot that kind of makes them different from being an adult, really. So I thought that would be nice to have like a teen hangout spot. I'm really hoping that teens get so much more personality with the new expansion pack coming out. I have high hopes, even though I know I shouldn't, because you get high hopes about stuff and then you get disappointed. My wedding stories. But that's okay. We're just gonna go with the flow, have high hopes for it, and then maybe or maybe not be disappointed. But that's okay, because I will still buy it. I will still love it because I love the Sims, and I will probably love all of the build items. But yeah, I am getting close to the end of this build. I ended up changing out the doors because I just like those better, because I wanted to have a difference between them, and then I added some nice posters. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.